from and listening from. Welcome to this day, 31st day of July 2023, the day that the history of the liberation of Biafra has begun. I want you to understand that today is the beginning of the fall of Nigeria. I am very, very proud of the Biafra people in the homeland, millions of Biafrans. I'm very proud of you that you are ready and you have spoken in one voice. Everywhere in Biafra land is under lock and key. And it is going to continue for the next 2 weeks. Today is the beginning. You will continue to stay at home and allow your civil disobedience to speak for you while we continue to do our own job in the international community and beyond. I am just so proud of Biafra people, irrespective of what the enemies are doing, irrespective of what the vendors are doing, using some scrupulous individuals in our means, trying to break us. We came out stronger than ever. I am so proud to be part of the generation that is making this history in the world's most complicated country. Breaking away from Nigeria and exiting Nigeria. Nigeria is a very complex, very complicated, very devilish and evil entity, which must be disintegrated, and Biafrans are taking the lead. I want you all to understand that the southeast part of Biafra will take the lead for the Nigeria disintegration, and it has started today. No amount of military equipment will stop Nigeria collapse. No amount of military tanks will stop Nigeria from collapsing. No amount of intimidation, harassment, killing will stop Biafra from exiting Nigeria this year. The earlier we exit, the better for them. If they continue to delay the exit of Biafra, we will make sure everything in Nigeria is crushed. And at the end of the day, Biafra will still exit. The best thing is to begin to negotiate and begin to call for a roundtable discussion on the referendum as soon as possible. If that is not done, we will destroy everything about Nigeria, and at the end of the day, Biafra will still come. I welcome you to this space today. Tell us what is happening in your area. We know that especially the 5 states of the southeast part of Biafra is under lock and key. Part of the south-south Biafra is also under lock and key. For the very first time, this civil disobedience is going to enter a different level from tomorrow. Remain indoors so you cannot be killed by the Nigeria state. You see, they have rolled out the military. They have rolled out their killing machine. Do not fall victim. Let them come to your house and kill you. And even though they cannot do that, and sometimes they do it, this time around, we are ready for them. As I'm speaking with you all this morning, the war is going on somewhere in Imo State. Since 4 a.m., the shooting and the sound of freedom is sounding heavily somewhere in Imo State. And the Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized many of them as I'm talking to you. And they will continue to go down. All of them that come to kill our people in Biafra land will definitely go down. They can never make it alive. So Biafra Liberation Army is doing a very good job with the spirit of Biafra, protecting them, guiding them, giving them the power they used to do to neutralize these people. You know, some of them are wondering, have we contracted some machineries from somewhere to come? Have we brought fighters from Israel? Did we bring fighters from Germany? Did we bring fighters from Finland? Did we bring fighters from abroad? Are we now working with, so this kind of question is what have been asking themselves. But what I don't know is that we surrendered in 1967 is not because you overpowered us. No. The reason that made us to surrender was because of lack of information and lack of communication. It's not because of weakness. And this time around, we are more advanced. Not only that we are more advanced, we control the communications and the media. So you can never defeat us. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not now, never. Even if we have limited resources to fight you, you can never defeat us. Today, those of them that are fighting, as I'm speaking right now, somewhere in Imo province, you can attest to that you are falling in your numbers. And you continue to fall. Those of you who are there, continue to shoot guns and all that, you are going to fall today. Today you will fall in Biafra land. I welcome all of you. And sources, can you come in so we can take questions? And this is a referendum on its own. Remember, this seat at home is to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also prepare Biafra people for the self-referendum, which the convention is coming up in Finland in this October. So what we are doing here is to make sure that every stone is turned for Biafra independence and exit from Nigeria. We've taken over, we've made sure that the illegitimate representative, Nigerian representative within Biafra land are receiving the message of rejection. That mission is what you see today in Enugu State, what you see today in Anambra State, what you see today in Imo State, what you see today in Abia State, in Rivers State, in Akwa Ibom, and so on and so forth. It is called the message of rejection. Success over to you.
Good morning, Prime Minister, Your Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ambassador of Peace. Good morning, fellow Biafrans and dear compatriots and the government of Biafran Republic, government in exile. My heart, my love, everything I have goes to you, because you have demonstrated that yes, you can lead Biafra, not now, but in future. What you are doing now is just an exercise of what is to come. And I must commend all key officers of the Biafran Republic government in exile for their wise decisions. I must say, wise decisions they are taking in ensuring that the Biafran people are free. And Biafrans, we are here once again with our PM, Umejirubuago, Agune Chamber 1. They will never surrender until all of them die finish. And here will be their end. The remaining one, according to Yendu, will go home and never find their homes anymore. It is playing out under the command of our able commander, Field Commander Simon Ekpa. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, and welcome to this very space. We are here to celebrate the victory of today's, the first day of the 14-day marathon lockdown in Biafra, and the whole world is attuned, watching what is going on in Biafra land, especially in Enugu, where they think armored tanks and air fighters will protect people. You are making a very big mistake. The people have decided, and this is where our constitution is going to have it is based from. We the people are not some elite. We the people have spoken that we are not going out under the instruction and authority and command of one and the only Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We are here and we will continue to be here solidly behind our Prime Minister to defend this very cause of freedom at all costs. Whatever it will take for Biafra to be free, I'm telling you, we are getting there. And it is this year. It is this year. In Enugu State, we have demonstrated to Umba that your alliance with the military or the Zujanja with terrorists to come and hurt Biafra did not work. Try other methods. And if care is not, if Umba keep on doing this, Allah will be a charge to what is going to see in Enugu State. Because Biafrans are wise. They say we will sit at home and you are forcing them out of their home. It will not work. Everybody remain at home. And they come to this very space. Please share this space. People should come and let us interrogate, ask questions. Let us as well have a very good time with our PM and the people's general, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He's a general indeed. And what they did not see is the real man in him. They were looking at his face. They never know that there is somebody behind that very face, not the person wearing that face. There is a spirit behind that very face. And today he is dealing with them. And they are shamelessly dancing and following every bit of his direction, including the governors are sitting at home today. The governors are sitting at home. All commissioners are sitting at home. They must sit at home tomorrow until they bring Onyendo out. That's just what it is saying. And the PM, permit me to say, the Ken of our time want to use Onyendo's name and control Biafra in proxy. We are wiser. The spirit, the letter that they bring out does not come from the spirit, and that is why people rejected the letter. In Aba, where they think that they have a stronghold, Aba is under lock and key today. It shows that the spirit of Biafra is in charge. Thank you, my PM, for coming at this very time. May God bless you and bless all your cabinet and bless Biafra. Here, the microphone will be open. If you have a question, please throw it. Very hard one, very sensitive question. You see, he rolled out the building structure of Biafra yesterday, and you saw it. I don't know if many of you saw the pictures, the phototype of Biafra, how it's going to be, how Biafra land is going to be within some times of our independence. So I want you to anchor your questions on that very angle and other related angles that are not sensitive, bordering on security. Please don't come to ask us where is the do we have what we are going to use to defend our air. You may not know if we have or not, but you saw them yesterday crying because we dealt with their jet fighter, and if they come again, we will do it again. No apology. So ask your question, very intelligent one that our PM will use to educate the world and the Biafrans at large what we are going to meet in the next 5 years of Biafran restoration. Thank you, and I will say Capital Oil, unmute yourself and go straight to your question.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. My brother sisters, am I coming clear?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good morning, my Prime Minister. Great, sir. Thank you so much for today. Yeah, this morning I've been going through all the videos coming up from Southeast. Even I'm preparing to put them together to post online so that people will be seeing it on my page. Yesterday, I made a post yesterday about the Prime Minister's message concerning the sit at home. So when I made the video, the one he said that people shouldn't risk their life on this people giving money to come out with petty business. So I was trying to make the video to go viral, and I posted on that. I made the topic on that video like Prime Minister has cancelled the sit at home, so that people can get attention on that video. Under five, not up to 5 minutes, I posted that video. A lot of people were cursing and insulting me. That how will I post, make a comment, say that Prime Minister didn't cancel the sit at home. They haven't even watched the video, my brother. That's why I found out that people are not interested on even anything you are saying about them. There will be no sit at home. I was like, what really happened? I was trying to explain to them on the comment section that no, this the message that Prime Minister brought out yesterday was urgent, and people have to get attention, because when you make comment like that, they will be interested to find out if it's true. Then they will listen to the announcement the Prime Minister made. But my brother, I rushed even that minute to go and change the subject of the post I made. So what I'm saying is that people are not interested on anything, all these fake letters, all those fake informations from people that I don't even know. So what I'm saying is that Prime Minister, 99.9% of people in the Southeast are interested on the sit at home. Even this morning, you've already confirmed it. So and I also made a post on the palliative, which we saw that people were sharing. So we really appreciate the government. I don't have any much question to ask. I just want to inform us that our Prime Minister is doing great and we are really behind him. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I greet all.
Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. A very good feedback. Thank you very much. We will continue to push until the last minute.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Capital Oyo, and keep it up. Our destination is Biafra, and any other option they are giving to us will not work. So keep on sending your microphone request, please. We want to have as many speakers as we can. Without wasting time, I will say, who coming now? The microphone has dropped again. Please send your microphone request. If you're having a network challenge, please move to a place you can have a good network while you can to the Prime Minister. What they don't know is that the message has accumulated and it has really sink into the heart of people, and the people know who carry the spirit and the anointing. And the offer, onye ji the offer. Onye ọbụla ji the offer, onye ji the offer, and onye ji the offer ekwuena. So the person has spoken, and that's the person they are listening to. So we want to see your microphone, please. The one of the 2 weeks sit at home, 100% today. Nigeria collapse will start today. We are at the brink of the Red Sea. All Nigerian Janja will be drowned there, as the drowning has started from Imo State, and it will go round all over. Your microphone request, please. Africa, please go back and come in again. Your network is bad. I cannot accept you. I'm trying to accept you, but it's not working. Go out and come in again. And every other person, please send microphone request. We want to have a very good number of speakers in this very space today. So they thought this is 67 that they can manipulate. No, not at all. This is 2023. Russia is not coming to help them. Britain is afraid. America is afraid. Nobody will come to help them. They will surrender by force, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. We will take our freedom in our hands. That is why they went to Asaba and start displaying Israeli flag and Israeli playing materials, just to say that Israel is the one giving us machinery to fight them. This is the connection, and it has started in Olu. They will confess that Biafran army is not easy going. Biafran Liberation Army is one of the most resilient forces we have in the whole of African soil, and there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. Victory is ours, and we are fighting a just cause. These 2 weeks lockdown will prove to the whole world that nobody imposing themselves as governor, as senator, as a commissioner, as LGA chairman, even world leader is in charge, except the Biafran Republic government in exile and the Biafran government, the federal government in homeland. So this is where we are, and let's keep the dice rolling. Let's keep it rolling, please. Sending your microphone request. Nobody sending requests. What is the problem? Send your request, please. We want to have very good numbers of speakers. Africa, your network is bad. I don't know. Your network is bad. I have tried to accept you. There's no other way. No other way. No other way. I don't know. What is the problem? Okay, this 2 weeks lockdown is their Red Sea. We are going to drown them here. PM, if you have any message to pass across, you can keep speaking while I receive them in. I don't know, many of them are having challenges with their network. Terribly.
I think it is time for me to hear the concern, you know, those who are always having concern. How you are doing it, why you are doing this, why is the sit at home, why is that? Those kind of things are the kind of questions I want to address this afternoon, this morning, depending on where they are listening from. So not when they go to their shell, they will start talking out of point and telling people it's only sit at home. It's only sit at home. You have suffering people. You are this, that, and do that. So I want them to come here and ask me direct question, that bothers them, so I can address it, and then also educate them why we are doing what we are doing and the reason we believe in what we are doing. Okay, so I'm just here to listen to questions and address those questions, no matter any question at all. And one thing they should know is that the self-referendum is fast approaching. We are going to have at least
And at the end they finish first. You go see them, they will just carry gun, they shoot. After go just shoot them, finish them, piam. If you watch movie around 1990 something, when they still use waiting they call them, video machine where they get rewinder. If you watch the movie finish, you go use the rewind am back. Sometimes the video itself go there dirty, then you go bring am out, use tissue, they clean am. If to say they know they born you around 2000, forget am, you no go know this kind of thing. Even if they born you around ending of 1990s, you fit no know this kind of things, kwa. Because those days you get times where things come they change, they come they use VCD, come they come out before DVD. Some children of nowadays no go know wetin they talk about, but if you no know, I'm sorry. If you go browse them, you go still see them. Or if you go for people house where you say that they like keep old things, you go still see them there. Make I enter to that information full, make you see what in they happen. Hope Uzodinma said I received distressing news about an ambush by armed individuals that resulted in the loss of lives among our dedicated security personnel on duty at Umuezala, Owerri, in Ehimembano local government area of Imo State. I have personally inspected the location of this terrible incident, and I want to emphasize that such a barbaric act is utterly unacceptable. I have taken immediate steps to ensure a coordinated effort among our security agencies to bring those responsible to justice. I also want to assure our citizens that there is no need to fear a reprisal attack or any form of hostility. I kindly request full cooperation from the communities during this process. Dear Imo residents, do not be disheartened by this unfortunate event. It will not disrupt our ongoing campaign against crime and its associated issues in our beloved state. Rest assured, we are committed to identifying and apprehending the perpetrators of this heinous crime. I extend my condolences to the security agencies whose personnel were involved in this tragic incident. The government will provide all necessary support to ensure that justice is served, and our security officers are encouraged and empowered in the discharge of their duties. This one they come from Oga Hope Uzondinjo. And they talk this one. In don they say in don't go the place where the thing happen. Say in don't carry I see am. Say in go do everything where we say he dey within him power to make sure say the people will be saying and then carry out that operation. Say they go suffer for the things where they do. Say he go make sure say he bring them out. Say even if to say if him bring them make they chop pepper to pay for waiting they do, he say they go chop pepper. So those wey be say they do the action, oga hope they look for now. Make una know wetin una dey do, because him don launch action say it must be, it must be, it must be, and as e be, must be, and e go be ozibi. Make I carry you go to another information. This one na church matter. E get one pastor wey they call Odukoya, wey con die. As the man con die, na one of him pikin wey be say e dey act movie, na him dey make the successor of him papa. But before I know dey carry mouth chook for church matters, but wetin dey worry me be say How e go be say na when somebody die, e go be one of him children go become successful? I want to ask whether this church of 18 don't become a personal property. Now, my own question, I know they against the young boy. I know they against the young boy wey be say they wetin they call am, wey the young boy wey they make pastor, wey they call Jimmy Odukoye. My own no be say I know they against them. Some people they blast the boy, say why actor become go suddenly person where they act movie go suddenly become a pastor. See the way in head they see as in they wear earring and the rest and blah 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 and all of them. But the one why I want even talk be say we dey for free world. As long as you dey dress well, some that say somebody do hair, that one no mean anything. But what I want talk about be say, when has it become that if somebody die in Pekin, na in Pekin them, na then go inherit the church, as if church don't turn to personal property. This one they worry me because I know that in that church there must be other pastors, elders who have been there, who had been there with his father, who served with his father, who knew the pros and the cons of that church, who were there during the pros and the cons, who were there during the thick and thin. The pastor is just a young boy. At least I think maybe he should be in his 30s or in the early 30s or something like that. Many people are kicking against him. That is not even the angle I'm going. The angle I'm going is that why should a son of a pastor inherit church after the demise of his father? That's the area I'm going. As if church institution have become a personal business. I think if it is that way, people should just know what they are doing, because the church where they do now a personal institution. If person the pastor they die, him go right will say na his son go replace him. Even if his son be born again, I be no be born again, because not only God know who be who. You get oriental song why I go sing for you. He say imonye wonye ama imonye wonye imonye wonye ama imonye wonye imonye wonye achukwu monye wonye bamba 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 bamba. Naanị chukwu monye wonye, mwana wem ama kwana monye wonye. They said the new leader of the Fountain of Life Church, Jimmy Odukoye, has said he has a scriptural backing to his appearance. Recall Jimmy's announcement as the new leader pastor generated mixed reaction from social media users, with some question his appearance with dread as a pastor. In an interview with BBC News Pidgin, Odukoye stated that he had scriptural backing for his appearance and the things he does. He said, God has called me into this new season of my life. This new position is a big responsibility. All of my focus is here on the church. As for my dread, most people don't know I can back up everything I do with scripture. If you say I am wrong to keep my hair as a pastor, I can tell you that God told Samson not to cut his hair in the Bible. That means long hair is not a bad thing. Also, if you say the pastor is keeping beard, I can tell you that the Bible says that when Jesus was tortured, they pulled hair from his hair. If you say the pastor is putting on earrings, I can tell you that in the book of Exodus, when the children of Israel got out of Egypt and wanted to do golden calf, they collected jewel rings and earrings from their sons and daughters. Anybody can do what they want. A personal opinion is different from saying something is sinful. You should not use your own personal opinion to judge me. He also stated that, contrary to popular belief, he was ordained as a pastor in the church in 2012. His words, I was ordained as a minister in 2009 and became a pastor in the church in 2012. I was lead pastor of the youth church until 2020 and 2021. He also said he is unfazed due to the challenges he has faced in life. With the things I have witnessed in life, there is nothing that can shake me. I've lost two of the closest people to me, my father and my mother, and to an extent some members of my family including my aunt and grandparents. When the things you feared most happen, then there is nothing again, Jimmy said. In all of this, my father was a strong man. He was full of life and energy. Una don hear as dey happen. The boy don talk say see wetin the people dey talk saying go fit back am up with the scripture. So meanwhile, I agree with what he said. Personal opinion is different. People can be judging based on personal opinion and a tradition that prevailed in a place over time. African Christianity, they don't really believe in, those pastor putting on earring, pastor doing this, pastor making hair, and the rest of them. I remember those days when we were young. Many people criticize Christ or Yakilome. They say the man they fry hair, they fry hair, they fry hair. But all those things no come mean anything. Meanwhile, now here Kanga Dobriya. Thank you for listening. God bless you.